1111 True Crime. I'm Mama D, and I hope you are well. We're going to be talking about Sebastian Rogers today. Hello, Chumba. Valentine, Dallas, I missed you guys. The reason I'm back in the Sebastian Rogers case is because there's new footage. And so there's something for me to look at, and I wanted to look at it with you. And there's a lot of people out there. Every time I start a live, my chair is stuck. Seriously. It's a live broadcast. We have a live audience. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. So in Sebastian Rogers' case, I've been dreaming of getting a hold of the footage at the restaurant to see what took place. Now, there's quite a bit of footage, and we won't have time to go through every single step of it. But there are a couple things I wanted to kind of talk about. Hi, Vicki Garrett. Sorry. How you doing? Hey, Debbie Gazzardo. Thank you for modding. Katie Crossland. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, Nikki UK. Nani McPoppins. And again, Valentine. So before we really get started, I want to introduce who I'm talking about. Who is Sebastian? There's a lot of you that have never heard of Sebastian that are coming from another case, and a chance to get more awareness out there of this now 16-year-old boy. At the time he went missing on February 26th, he's only 15. A lot of my viewers have children that have autism or Asperger's or on the spectrum of autism, myself included. All right. So with Sebastian, I felt so connected to him throughout this entire thing because of the fact that I like to live with somebody that has a different, unique approach on life. And my son's done quite well. I was a single mother. I don't know. We do it. We just do what's needed, right? But unfortunately, this little boy wasn't in his bed on February 26th on the morning that Katie says, the mother, Katie, said she went to wake him up. He just wasn't there. So the mother works for The mother works for like a Brink security, some sort of security system, very well known. I don't know if it's Brink anyway, but yet there's no cameras anywhere on her home, including it's a blackout that night outside of their home. Like the lights are all turned off outside. They had a beautiful day with family. Everybody is like, yeah, best day ever for Sebastian. Final meal at Texas Roadhouse, all right? Then, allegedly, the mother drives home with Sebastian. Now, nobody's going to be there when they get home, allegedly, because the stepdad that the mother is married to is allegedly, and I'm going to have to say a lot in this case, 3 hours away. All right? So, he's on camera at work way earlier than he should be. It gets crazy. Like, he responds that day that Sebastian goes missing, but then he announces he's got to go move his RV, so he disappears on the day that Sebastian's reported missing in the morning for a long time. Now, if we back this up and we go through the day, we get home from, this is all the mother's story, if we get home from Texas Roadhouse around 9 o'clock, she's like, okay, good night, sport, whatever. Sebastian allegedly goes to bed around 10 o'clock. Mom's still sitting on the couch in the living room. And around 10 o'clock, meanwhile, she's on the phone to said stepdad over 3 hours away. She's on the phone to him, and she hears her words, not mine, a thud. Okay? At around 10. She falls asleep at around midnight. She goes to bed, and that's when the phone disconnects between her and the stepdad. So they're on the phone for 3 hours solid, even though they've been married for a while. Now, if we get into stepdad real quick, just so you have a basic idea of history. His ex has come forward. They're in a custody battle from hell over the daughter. And meanwhile, now that we hear the ex tell all these horrific stories about the way that she was treated and all this, and Nina seems very honest, Sebastian goes missing during this custody battle. While the stepfather is allegedly told to stay out of the house, Sebastian goes missing. And then the stepdad and the mother that now don't have Sebastian because he's missing are granted custody of this said daughter that was shared by the ex and the stepdad. It gets convoluted. So it almost looks like a handoff between kids. It's horrific. Meanwhile, everybody and their brother have beat every bush that we can think of, whether it's, online trying to follow every lead we can, or there's a lot of people that have tried to be boots on the ground. Unfortunately, we have the real father who was on camera at work the entire time from around 6 p.m. to around 6:30 in the morning. So he's off the suspicion list, right? Though there are questions about how early he did marry Sebastian's mother, and how early, they got married when she turned 18. There's a significant difference in age. He alleges that he had been with her since she was much earlier in that time frame, possibly as early as 14. It gets weird. But let's stay on Sebastian. This kid goes missing, and the only evidence that we have, the authorities are saying, is a garbage truck light, which there's no way. If you've ever watched me, I'm gonna take a quote from Lucy in the Jay Slater case. If you're ever going to believe me now. And it's not even her quote. It's my own. Anyway, that is not a garbage truck. And so it appears that lights are coming from around Sebastian's home at approximately 3:30 in the morning. You can see a light or two lights, not sure. You can see some car. We have neighbors that are witnessing and CCTV footage of a strange car, right, that's posted, if you will, at the corner. Like, that's how you leave. You got to go past the car, whatever. So all that's happening, and now we back up to the last meal, and we have footage finally. I don't know, I've left out 1,000 things, but that's my catch up for all those that aren't as familiar with the case. So I'm heavily into the case. I have been from day one. This was one of my main cases until it came to nothing but drama, where all of a sudden creators were at each other's throats. One guy that was working with the real father, Seth, he took control, and it got ugly. And it got to where it wasn't about Sebastian, and I just couldn't do it. And I thought, you know what? I'll just sit tight until there's new info. And there is. So first off, I want to shout out to anybody out there that has information regarding Sebastian Rogers. Let me show you his little face. Now, Dog the Bounty Hunter has become involved, and since that, we are getting a bigger and bigger reward. So, congratulations on that to Sebastian's parents. We have a $200,000 reward posted here. Okay, and look at this. Is he not absolutely precious? He's a good-looking kid. Now, let's get into this a little bit. This is going to give you just a synopsis, if you will. I'm not sure, maybe a minute long. And I'm going to stretch this out, cover my little face up. Okay. And let's hit it.
Inside this beautiful neighborhood in Hendersonville, Tennessee, there's an unsolved mystery. It was a Sunday night going into a Monday morning, and 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers was supposed to be inside his home sleeping. His mother, Katie Proudfoot, says Sebastian went to bed around 9 o'clock, but was making some noises an hour later, including, she says, a thud sound. Katie says she told him to go to sleep and she herself went to bed at midnight. Then at 6 a.m., Katie says she woke up, went into Sebastian's room to get him ready for school, but he was gone. Sebastian's stepfather, Chris Proudfoot, wasn't at home, and his father was 45 minutes away at work. Police responded and began trying to figure out what happened. That was February 26, 2024. And as the days and weeks, now months have passed, there's still no sign of Sebastian, no sign of foul play, and no answers about what happened. Did someone harm Sebastian? Did he just walk away? We're searching for those answers as we investigate the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. And for weeks after Sebastian's disappearance, a massive search effort took place over the areas of Tennessee, near and far from Sebastian's home in Hendersonville. Multiple law enforcement agencies participated. There was ground, aerial, water searches. Nothing has led to the return of Sebastian. Now, official law enforcement agencies, they've completely dialed back, at least with organized searches, but another group of investigators is still working very hard to find him. Here is an update we received today from Dog the Bounty Hunter and At Night Private Intelligence, a branch of One World. New leads suggest possible sightings or related activity in Oregon and New York. And we are pursuing all tips with heightened urgencies, and that brings us to our first question of this hour, and that's an obvious one. Where is Sebastian Rogers tonight?
Where is Sebastian Rogers right now? That's the main thing. Hold on, guys. Let me, I shrunk the wrong thing. Where is Sebastian Rogers? That's a good question. Hi, Jennifer Swain. Thank you for modding, my lovely. I appreciate that. You and Debbie are doing a good job. Hey, Kim G. Welcome back. Hi, Donna. I missed you all. Hey, Violet One. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Hey, Nikki UK. You remember this case now? Thank you. Yeah, I need you to bring quite a few people up to speed. Some have never heard of Sebastian Truth Train coming through. So now that you're familiar with it, that last meal is the last proof of life we have of Sebastian, because he was reported to have been on the security cam, the CCTV. Not only in the restaurant dining with his mother, but also leaving with her in the car. And we heard about it. Remember Seth saying, the father, that he had been invited to TBI, which is the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Doesn't have a great record of finding missing kids in my book, but whatever. Summer Wells, right? Okay. And he saw this footage, and we asked a lot of questions, and all he could really tell us is Sebastian didn't seem as happy as he always did with him, which, you know, you miss your kids, so you want to think that everything's okay. Is everything okay? Let's go ahead and take a peek. Now, before I show you this, there has been some updates. Number one, there was this entire story about this guy claiming that there was satellite imagery and all kinds of stuff of footage, and that it was this company that he got a hold of or something like that, and he had imagery of the night Sebastian went missing, from what, to the best of my knowledge. That's what they alleged. Then this just beats all that you can get to. That company that he named, this alleged person named, came forward and said, dude, we don't even have our satellites in the air yet. It'll be months before we do. So obviously that individual is full of absolute crap. So I just wanted to shout that out. That I do know about. And so also, we're going to be watching some footage of Sebastian Rogers, not only in the restaurant, like I said, but out to the car. Last night after I had already said we were really going to look at this person that I find of interest in the green hoodie that appears to have some letters across her chest, that does some really weird stuff, and even has an interaction of some kind with the mother as they're leaving the restaurant in between the cars where you can't see what's going on. This person actually waited there for like a couple minutes between the cars right by the driver's side, and then the mother comes out and they have an exchange of some sort. I don't know what that is. We're going to look at that. But as I was, going through all that, the investigators, I think it's Sumner County, has put out information that they vetted that person and that person's of not any interest at all and not involved. However, they also tried to tell me and you that those are garbage lights in that light footage, which we can review a different day. I'm going to read you that little statement. This is put out by At Night Media regarding their take on what Sumner County said. Now that the avenue we explored has been exhausted, we turn to the public for assistance once more. $500 to $1,500 offered. But the main reward was showing at $200,000, so I'm not sure. Hendersonville, Tennessee, December 16, 2024. Dwayne Dog Chapman, known as Dog the Bounty Hunter, and Team All Night, joined by private investigators in various states, are continuing their efforts to locate 16-year-old Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, SWDR. Since the initial release of information and surveillance findings, the Sumner County Sheriff's Office has conducted interviews with the individual previously known as Green Hoodie. Now keep in mind, there's two Green Hoodie stories. The one we're seeing appears to be a female, perhaps a little older, could be as old as in their 40s or 50s, maybe not, maybe they're in their 30s and they've had a hard life. You'll see their movements a little different. It's not somebody real young and vibrant, skipping over things and jumping, right? Okay, there's a little age on there. So that's interesting. So then the other story has to do with a male, and I'm not quite getting that story, but anyway. After a thorough discussion with this person, so I don't know which one, law enforcement authorities have concluded that there is no evidence linking them to Sebastian's disappearance. Furthermore, intelligence analysis with At Night independently verified that Green Hoodie poses no concern or relevance to the case. So that's both sides. I say both sides. Sumner County seems to always be with the mother and the stepfather, whose name is Proudfoots. And then you've got Seth Rogers, the father side, which there's two sides, trust me. Anyway, we acknowledge and respect the findings reached by the Sumner County Sheriff's Office. We are confident that somewhere someone holds crucial information that could lead to Sebastian's safe return, and many do believe he is alive. I added that part. Our attention is shifted away from Texas Roadhouse, and we are seeking public assistance in new areas as outlined below. If you have information, regardless of its brevity, you could be the key to locating Sebastian and reuniting him with his loved ones. We are particularly interested in information from specific regions. So go to Facebook, At Night Media, and there is a breakdown, complete breakdown of all the specific regions and what times and all kinds of information. You never know. You might be the person that can help. So, I've been trying not to cough that entire thing. Are you ready to get over and we'll view the part I need to focus on about the mother? Valentine Della says, I never breaks their necks watching Katie and green hooded guy, including Sebastian. And additionally, she handed the green hoodie guy some green hoodie, could be a girl, something. I think it's a woman. Body looks female. I agree. You think I was spot on ages ago, Samar? Well, you all can go back and watch my older videos. I left them up. Just saying, I put theories out there months and months and months ago. Who knows? Okay, I'm getting comfortable. Get comfortable. I'm going to disappear off screen so you'll only be hearing my voice. But I want you to be able to really see this good. Okay. We're on it like Donkey Kong. Now there's no sound. Give it a minute. So right here you've got Mom. Right here you have Sebastian. And then the waiter. And this is Texas Roadhouse, okay? Remember, not everybody's been in this case. Some people are brand new to this, coming from the Jay Slater case. So be patient. Oh, little girl. Okay, watch Katie, the mama. All right, so they got their menus. She's on her phone while he's eating. She's definitely on her phone. Okay, she's talking to him. That's the only time I think she talks to him that I've seen through this whole video. The rest of the time, he's eating like he hasn't had a sandwich in a couple days. And I know kids do that. Teenage boys are growing, but man, he is really enjoying that sandwich. Bless his heart. I want to go make him 10 grilled cheeses. All right. Katie starts this. Watch her. Watch her. Because we're going to be rewinding this part. Okay. All right. Now, hold on. I'm going to come back up to the top side. So I've eaten in the restaurant many times with my children. And if I'm waiting on my spouse or if I'm waiting on a friend or whatever, is the only time I will do 2 360s. Right? So Katie starts by scanning, and you can see her. She's scanning the room. She starts. She never pauses her head to look at one individual. So she's not just, oh, what are they doing? Oh, what are they doing? No. It's my belief she is literally scanning for whoever it is that she wants to make a connection to. Whether it be a family member, whether it be Chris, whether it be whoever. Some unknown stranger, I don't know. She starts off by nonchalantly looking ahead. She does one scan that takes her all the way as far as her head will go. Without being conspicuous and turning your shoulders, she now double scans it. Nope, I don't see them anywhere. Nice and slow, she continues. Now she's on her first wrap around this way. She goes all the way this way as far as her eyes, not only as far as her head can take her. Her eyes are so locked hard that way that she's now completely done that all the way around, and now she's got to scan it all the way back to the center of the clock. Right? So if we're looking at dead ahead at a clock, everything around us, we're standing in the middle of a clock, and we're looking at, noon, right? Or 12 a.m., whatever. To scan, we're going to have to turn our head all the way this way to 6 o'clock. Yep. And all the way back this way at noon, continue on to 6 o'clock, and come back around. We've just completed 2 scans. If you'd have been ringing up your groceries, you'd have got double charged. And that's a big deal. Now, that in itself, I would have thought maybe she was looking for family. But then to see this exchange outside by her car, and even Sebastian is really looking at that, something is weird there. It feels off. It feels like a red flag. I don't care what anybody's saying. Mama D's own opinion is there's something weird here. Was it a homeless person asking for money? I've heard that. Okay, why didn't this person ask for money from anybody else? Nope. It just is so weird. And they beeline it over to Katie's car. You'll see, you'll see. So let's go back. Let's watch this little head turn one more time. Let me see if I take it back. I'll show you in just a second. All right, I've got it set up. I'm going to enlarge the screen. Ocean Deep 24, how are you, lovely? You said 360, that's right. You are correct. Okay, ready spaghetti? And we're on like Donkey Kong. Watch her. All right. Well, there she's starting to turn. All the way back this way, then all the way this way. She's scanning. All the way around. She looks all the way back. Nope, nope. Now watch her up close, y'all. Look how hard she scans. Nice and slow. Turning, turning, turning all the way over to 6 o'clock. Scanning nice and slow. Of course, this is slowed down a little. Keep that in mind. Now watch them eyes. Look how hard she cuts them eyes. She's looking towards the door. She's looking for someone. Look at this. Look at this. Look at them eyes. Yeah. That's interesting, isn't it? She's absolutely scanning something. Right. Ocean Deep 24, scanning people everywhere, in my opinion. Hey, Silver Cent. WTF, she looking at? Kim G, she is totally up to something. Hey, Nani McPoppin, I missed you guys. Good. Green hoodie also hid by KP's car for almost 2 minutes. We're going to look at that. Several people passed by. Green hoodie that she couldn't have asked for money. Right? She's looking to the door. Right. Okay. Yep. So that little look is really, really strange. I don't know. I just find that so bizarre. We'll go ahead, finish this out. Keep an eye on things. If you do see something. Why she sat there for a while. Let's look how long that was. Where they weren't eating. Was she waiting on something? So we're at 6:19. Wait. What? Wait. So we're 18:19. Why does it jump from 18? Oh, what? Oh, yeah, they're cutting it and splicing it, so we didn't get it all. So, 23:19. So for 4 minutes, 4 full minutes after Sebastian's like so bored, he's chewing his finger and all she's doing is sitting there. 4 minutes when you've done. Are you just letting your food settle? There's no conversation. She's not apparently on her phone that I can see. Maybe she was. Maybe that's where she took the picture. We're missing footage. But what went on for those 4 minutes? I don't know. But you're done eating the meal, right? Are you waiting on something, a cue? All right, let's jump over. We've got now the outdoor footage. Let me take a breather, come up to top side, see what you guys are saying. Hey, Samar, not only that, before Nick was about to put his video out, her NPO. I missed something. Redo it for me, Samar. Her NPI went there demanding footage. Okay, let me reread that. Okay. Not only that, before Nick, which is the reporter, was about to put this video out, her, the mother, and a PI went there demanding the footage. Got you. Thank you, lovely. Kim G says, God, this poor child, he looks so uncomfortable with his own mother. She looks so matter of fact. She could have been nothing more than the driver for the day. She does not interact with her child at a meal. She was on her phone. I wonder if that's the person she meets outside. Is it a burner phone? Valentine says, Bullhorn Betty has the footage of her taking the picture, and it's clear as day. Yes, she literally, watch Bullhorn Betty. She puts that phone out, and she takes a photograph of Sebastian. It's just weird. A message to say, okay, outside. Just from the other case, I'm getting really outside UK flashbacks, but I get you. Gail Cashin says it was like she was waiting for someone and not some, and I can't read, but not someone she knows, maybe? I don't know. Maybe she does know them. Maybe she'll know them by what they look like. I'm just going to say it. I started doing research, and so did you, into Katie's past. The mother has horrific scars mentally, and I'm sure physically, from the horrific abuse that she has been through. But I will tell you now that that person that was approaching the vehicle looked like some of the relatives I investigated of Katie. That's just my humble opinion, and I could be completely wrong. That could have been a stranger in the wind. That has nothing to do with this. I'm just giving my humble opinion. I felt like I recognized a person in a sense of the type of look that I saw in the photographs of Katie's mother's side of the family. Debbie said no communication with her son. Why did she demand this footage, Dr. Dot? Silver Sense says, is this the only footage we have? I've not kept up to date because of Jay. Right, me too. That's why we got to get into it. Great question. No, it's not. We also, and let me tell you something. All creators that have this footage have ripped it apart trying to figure it out. So I am not new at this. You may have seen 1,000 different ways to look at it. I'm just going to look at it through my own eyes and get your opinion as well. However, because of that, I couldn't find the original footage for hours and hours. And then when I did find it on this website, Facebook, like it's some unusual place, Facebook, which was this at night, it got to 30 seconds and jammed and would just buffer. And so I was absolutely having a fit. So I did a little prayer and I let it go, and came back at it a few hours later, just praying for justice for Sebastian. And guess what? It dawned on me like a light bulb. Go to a different source. So I went to Instagram. If you go there, you can watch the original. I believe it's Instagram or TikTok. I'm not sure. I think it's Instagram. But I got it. So this is full footage, and it's, I believe, 7 minutes long. Let me get through the restaurant part. This is it might even be with the footage of the phone, because I got it from 2 different locations. I'm speeding it up right now. Okay. Did I not? Well, I'm on the same footage. I forgot to switch screens. It's alive, right? Okay, guys, thanks for your patience. Let's get on this. So this is the actual footage. I'm going to make it big. I'm going to get out of the picture because you don't need to see me. I want you to see Sebastian. Here she is. Okay, wait. Boom, boom, boom. Back it up. I want you to pay attention to this white truck. You're going to see what appears to be, in my humble opinion, a female, but it could be a male, I guess. Could be a cross-dresser for all I know. Anyway, She's wearing what appears to be blue jeans and an olive green hoodie with some big lettering on the front. She's going to come from here. She's going to appear to go through this walkway, but then when this family approaches with kids towards this vehicle, she'll beeline it and she'll get lost over here just off screen, right? You'll be able to see her though. Believe it or not, she's going to wait there for over 2 minutes and just hover right here by Katie. This is Katie's car, the mother's car. Sebastian's going to get in this side. So anyway, as that person is hovering over here, we're going to see some movement. That's how we know she's still there. She literally appears to wait there. With all the activity going on, she hovers right here by the driver's door of Sebastian's mother's car. Then Katie and Sebastian will come out, and Katie has some sort of an exchange with this person. Okay? Time passes, and then this lady is going to come running. And I'm saying, booking it, running. She'll kind of walk out here, and then she starts running through the cars. And she hurries back this way. All right? So that's what we're watching. So watch right away. You're going to see the girl, the lady with the green hoodie. Okay, here she comes. Here she comes right here. First, she seems nonchalant. Yeah. Beelines it over there. And normal people would expect for her to have come out from between the cars or have gone past them all. But no, she hovers. At 18:23:01, she's still there. She's still over there. Now, if you look, and we'll get to enlarging this, but right now, look over here. You can kind of see through the windshield and the driver's door window. And you'll see like movement. Oh, wait, you'll be able to tell it's her still. She's just hovering. Now, keep in mind, we also had Katie doing the owl turn with her head, like the 360, ooh, 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 all over the place looking for someone. And this person seems to be waiting for her. So we have Katie appearing to look for someone. And we have this person seeming to wait for someone. Okay, it's been almost a full minute. And that person's still standing between the vehicles. Still over here. There. Now, look, look, look. We'll enlarge it. Katie went to the door. She put her hand on the car. And then something's exchanged. I don't know if it's words, but you'll see the woman put her hand flat out to Katie. And now the lady carries on and goes into the restaurant. Sebastian gets in the car. This car now takes off. Seatbelts are all on. And they're preparing to leave. This footage, Silver, was taken at about 12 hours before he's reported missing. Okay, we're back in the restaurant. There's the green. There's the woman. Is it? No, I'm wrong. She's going to go to the bathroom. The green hoodie person's going to go to the bathroom soon. Or somewhere. There she is, right there. Right here. What's so weird is she looks like a ghost walking through here. There she goes. Back in there. And now she's heading somewhere. She's back over here now because they cut so quick. She ducked down for a second. There she is. I think I got her. Yeah, this is her. So it looks like she goes to the bathroom. Okay, this is the we're cut back in time now. This is them leaving. Now we're going to have to break this down and enlarge certain parts. But right now, I'm just trying to get everybody caught up on the case so that we can review the new footage and they understand what we're looking at. They're with us on the case and it gets more eyes on Sebastian. Okay. We're still waiting. All right. Was that her? It takes a little bit for her to come out. I don't think so. She comes booking. I mean, she is flat ass running. And it takes a little bit for her to exit. And she's going to exit out this door way over here. But it does take a hot minute. Kim G says SCSO will not solve this case. Oh, Sumner County. Well, I believe that's because there's people that have power in that town that do real estate, big real estate, and therefore they have pull, and they are the grandparents. So they can influence the little corrupt counties. We all know that, people that have popularity and power and pull in little towns can influence corrupt counties, right? She still ain't come out. I'm still waiting. I don't think I missed her, because it would have caught my attention, because she runs like she took too long. And I can't watch chat and the screen, so forgive me if I'm not reading your comments. I'm sorry, lovelies. I hope I didn't miss it. I feel like it's just coming up very soon. All I know is when it happened last time when I watched it, I was like, gosh, she took forever to come out. So there's some timing thing going on here. And I don't want to skip ahead because it's really hard to catch her. Did I miss it already, y'all? Did I miss it already? I really hope I didn't. I feel like skipping it ahead, but I don't want to. I'm so impatient. Total Gemini. And this is normal speed, so when you see her running, it's not me speeding it up. As you can see, the people, yeah, enters slowly but leaves in a rush. Right. Did I miss it? I thought that the last time I watched it too is that I missed it, and then she came darting out and I was like, oh, I didn't miss it after all. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try to speed it up. I may have missed it. We'll see. I'm not perfect. Y'all know that. Good gracious. I missed it somewhere. Doggone it. I don't want to watch the whole thing again. All right, let's watch over here where... That's her. Dang. And then I landed. Okay, 8:07. Let's go back a little bit. Here she comes. All right, I got her. Here she comes. I think I did it right. Door open. There she is. Okay, there she is. See her, see her, see her? And now she's going to come out back here. Yep. She's hurrying. She makes a turn here, but then you'll see her come back through this way. There's car lights. I don't know if that has anything to do. Probably not, but that car leaves. Okay. Now watch, you're going to see her come back across the screen. There she is. There she is here. And she keeps going. And then she disappears in the night for a minute. And who knows? Who knows? That's a whole nother road or a part of a parking lot. So, according to everybody and their brother and law enforcement, she's not important. But this is why I have a problem with that. This is why I don't trust Sumner County. Now, this is a Lower Lodge, and the Lower Lodge does a great job of breaking down many cases, but they've done a wonderful job over on the Sebastian Rogers case.
Rogers, again, as I've said, the sheriff's department gave me a weird answer when I asked if Chris Proudfoot had friends in the sheriff's department, and he told me he's not friends with the sheriff. That wasn't the question I asked. I sent a follow-up email, and it was never answered. And then with the boy in the box.
Okay. So, yeah, the sheriff's not his friend. Doesn't mean anybody else isn't. So, when we look at the footages, we've got Katie doing her whole, where is it? Let's get her, there it is, this little deal. I'm speeding it up super fast. Look at that eye. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Could she push that eye any further over? I mean, she's really, look at that, even chin up. I'll look over that person's head. 360. And then we got this person coming in and right away goes over and stands by Katie's car, right? Let's get over to the part where Katie and them are, where it's closer up. Where was it? I want to get it right when they come out. Right here. And let's just get it down to this little part. Right here. All right. It's not going to be great, but let's go ahead and get that brightness up so we can see what the heck is going on. Let's add some contrast back in. And does it help to make it black and white? I don't know. I don't think so. That's about as good as I can get it right now on the fly. Let's close that. Let's watch that. Did I get it close enough? Oh, I've got to get it up to the moment now. Okay. Right there. And it does blur the top of this because I'm on the fly. I need to put it through the big program. Okay, where are they? Let's back Sebastian up. All right. So this is Katie right here. She's got probably her keys in her hand. But is there anything else that we can see? Does she have anything else in her hand? Does she go for her pocket? Does she give the person anything? Did you see that big movement right here? Because it's smearing, we can see the movement exaggerated right there. Because this is smeared due to the programming, what it's doing is it's taking the movement here and it's stretching it so that we can definitely tell when there's movement. Almost looks like a hand. Almost looks like a hand. Oh, watch that shadow. It's a come here, come here. Look, look. It's almost like the fingers wiggle. Watch this part over here, not here, but the actual shadow. It's almost like you would say, let me show you real quick. Whoops. Again, I grabbed the wrong screen. It's almost like a, come here in the shadow. All right? All right, let's look at it one more time. Watch that shadow. Oops, I gotta go forward. Sorry, guys. There it is. Whoop. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with it. Just pay attention to this movement. Right there. Look at that hand. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You feel me? Two times I think I see. One time I see the actual shadow. One time, the second time I see the actual hand, I think. Let's play it one more time. Shadow. Hand. Twice. Twice with the hand. Once with three times. Once it's like extended, right? So once it's with this and it's like the whole arm's extended and the shadow come. Then the second time I see the hand, it's much closer and it's more like this. And then the third time it's like that. All right? Yeah. So this person's like, come on. Right? The three time, come. Uh-huh. You think a homeless person's going to be hurrying you along to your car? Come on. Three times? Yeah, I saw a full hand too. Let's do this. This is why I wanted to review it with you, because I'm like, we'll see something and we can break it down further as we go. I'll just have to do double videos because I'm not going to let Jay's case go either. So we'll be working longer hours, but we're going to get justice. Here we go. Watch for that shadow. They're rocking back and forth, or walking, or pacing. Boom! Shadow's coming. Watch for it right here. This is the shadow. Dude. I'm rewinding. There it was. I want to catch that shadow because it's so perfect of the hand. Okay, here we go. Did you see it? All right, now watch. Now this is still the shadow over here. The real hand's going to come out about halfway right here. You're going to see, and they're calling her in for the second time, and then you'll see it the third time. Okay, and these two times are actual hands, not shadow. There it is. There it is. Sebastian's watching. Watch Sebastian real quick at his reaction. Let's get him up near the car. Look how he is like right away. What is going on? Children are extremely aware, especially autistic children are going to be aware of strangers. Poor feller. There's quite an exchange while Sebastian's waiting. Okay, so now, what's she doing there with her hand? Let's back her up. Let's watch her hand movement. Okay, something exchanges. It takes a second or two. Is she saying peace? Has she got her fingers up like a peace sign, like see you later? I don't know. I could be reaching. No, that looked like she threw her fingers up like peace out. Where are we here? Okay, right there she is. Let's back her up. Yep. She's got her hand up like, you know, see, like you're walking away and you don't look back, but you put your hand up like, you know, like see you later. Hold on, y'all. I'm on the wrong screen again. You know, like toodaloo, toodaloo. But you don't look back and like, see ya. And then she like looks for her balance, right? Yeah, she's just bringing her hand down. Huh. That is so weird. What are you guys thinking? Kim G says, in my opinion, Green Hoodie looks like she's tweaking on Ope in the bushes. Could be. Right, Ocean Deep. He was sensing a lot. Nani McPuffin says, well, Mama D, you got that perfectly. We're going to be working on it. We're going to be trying to we're going to get into the shadows next time of where that vehicle is, everything. And we're going to look closer at this too. And I'm going to put it through a couple programs to see if I can get it better. Annette says maybe it was a rug deal, like someone said, and also why Sebastian might be messing with the wrong people. Allison Steed, my beautiful, says it appears to me that the person is asking for something, like you would say, give me the keys, right? Yeah. FBI, where are you? Says Tiffany Cricket. Hello, Tiffany. Long time no see. Good to see you all. I have missed you guys. Lisa M. Blue. I watched Crime Circus today. He did a video on the Idaho 4. I've watched both of his last ones. I'll be looking into that a little bit more if there's any new news. I'm just saying, let's talk about it. Let me get all this off the screen, you guys. Let me get this off the screen. There we go. Let's just get comfortable. Let me grab a drink and let's talk about what we talked about. Just to summarize, the mother apparently is scanning the restaurant. Who is she looking for? That's not normal. I've never done that once in my life in any restaurant. If I'm just looking around the room, I'm just going to be like, oh, isn't that cute? And then any movement probably is going to be like, oh, yeah. And I might even go back that direction. No, I do not proceed as a robotic scan, like a military type scan, all the way. And as I said, she does it twice because she starts at center point. She scans all the way to 6 o'clock. She scans all the way back to center. She scans all the way to 6 o'clock. She scans all the way back to center. She's covered it twice. And then we have this individual, this green hoodie person, that's just hanging around for over 2 minutes at that side. And then we see her shadow of her hand come out the long way, giving the whole, come on, come. And then the hand itself, come. So it's 3 come. And that person never asked for money from anybody else. I doubt she's homeless. I've always been suspicious of what went on in Sebastian's life that last day. I've never believed that he made it home. But if he did make it home, is that why we have that flashlight? Was that some sort of an envelope with, some dollars and identification in it being handed off? Is this an illegal adoption? I don't know. I really don't know. I sure wish to God that we could find Sebastian, though. But we will keep diving into this. There's definitely a lot to look at now. When there's something to work with and it's not drama and it's about actually helping in the case, I'm all for it. All right? So let's find Sebastian. $200,000 reward. I want to say thank you for tuning in, giving him a voice, and pray for justice for Sebastian. Thank you all kindly so very much. Bye for now. Oh, wait. If you want to jump over, we're going to go into a lengthier discussion on Sebastian next on my second channel. Do the magic carpet ride. Do the time warp again. It's just a jump to your left and bring your knees in tight. Jump over there and we'll have a long discussion. Get yourself a hot cocoa. I'm gonna. And a warm blanket. We'll turn the lights down and we'll just have a one-on-one, nice and slow, and figure out what your thoughts are. All right? I love you. To the moon and back. Bye for now.